Pretty stinking cool, guys. An inflatable tent that sets up in 5 minutes. I got it all cozied up. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, hey everybody. Eric here from the Nomadic Fanatic channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I will be uploading this awesome video with Connecten internet. So be sure to check out the video description for your unlimited high-speed internet on the road or off-grid here in southern Mississippi. The weather has turned. We just completely skipped fall and it's almost winter here. Today's high is 67 degrees again. I'm really excited, as you could tell, about checking out this inflatable 8-person tent. No poles. You simply inflate it. And apparently, everything you need to inflate this tent is in these 2 boxes. In this video, we're gonna set it up with the included hand pump and everything in here to see how it works. We're gonna set it up. We're gonna camp in it tonight. So this is the RBM Outdoors Coody 13.6. That's a 13-foot, 6-inch Koala 5 inflatable tent in beige, designed for 2 to 8 people to camp. It is shipped in 2 boxes, and we're gonna open it up right now and get this thing started. Get this table set up here so I can have somewhere to set stuff. Probably shouldn't use a knife to open anything inflatable, so don't do it, I do, blah, 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 but I don't know how else to open this. I could use a flamethrower, I guess, but okay, inside box number 1, looks like we have a little patch kit. And oh, wow, look at this. A nice canvas reusable bag that says Coody on it. And again, it'll be interesting to see how this all packs back up into it. 2 little straps there. It feels like they made it a little bigger, maybe to compensate because, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, okay, that opens like that. And the whole thing pops out. Okay. And then there's a buckle right there. Okay. And then inside looks like just a bunch of stuff. So this is going to include all the stuff for like the windows. So we've got some vinyl windows here. I'm actually going to place these out into the sun to help, because they're really stiff right here in the box because they're cold and stuff. So I'll get these prepped and placed in the sun just to kind of preheat them a little bit. And we got this bag right here. Okay, well, a nice looking hand pump. So this essentially means that you don't need to have power if you're going somewhere remote. It does include a nice, it says Coody right on it with the pump. But you know what? I will just point out that these connections, they're pretty standard for like the same type of stuff that you inflate rafts, my inflatable kayak, all the hot tubs that I've had. So an electric pump may be in my future, and we shall see. Put this guy aside over here. And then feels like we got some stakes, because it being a lightweight inflatable tent, you don't want it to blow away, right? My goodness, those are some monstrous beefy stakes. Nice. Then we have some of the canvas material. So I guess it's designed in a way so that if you want to have the see-through windows, you can do that, or you can have the waterproof canvas. And this is not like cheap canvas either. This is like almost military grade canvas. It's really nice. Oh, this does have plastic windows in it. Maybe this is like a side. I may have been wrong. This may be like a door or a side. But it's so rough because it's been so cold here in Mississippi that yeah, I think it wants to sit in the sun for a little bit. This is definitely a door. Oh yeah, this is definitely a side door. I'll pull this one out and let it sit in the sun too. Now we can open up the big box, which I can only assume is going to be the inflatable tent itself, at least. And hopefully some instructions. I would love some instructions, because there was nothing in the first box as far as how to assemble it. There's probably a YouTube video too. Another box. Okay. In box number 2, we have another big tote with handles. Oh, that one's heavy. That one's a little heavier. Ugh. Okay, let's unbuckle these straps here. Oh, cool. So this one, yeah, see how they give you all this extra slack here? Because, you know, these never go away in their original packaging, but look at that. It's really loosely fit in there. There's the instructions. It's a good spot for them. Inflate and enjoy. Oh. And then I guess another strap right there. Yep. Wow, this is definitely some industrial grade vinyl, definitely like that hot tub material that I'm used to. Wow. Let me get this set up. Make sure I got room here in the yard. Okay, got it all laid out here and open. There's the pump. I can't really tell exactly which side's the front or the sides when it's out like this, so it does say to stake down the 4 corners at least before we start inflating it, so I'll do that. See right here, I see the valve for inflating it. I'm also timing this on my iPhone just to see exactly how much time it sets to take this to set this whole thing up. But I'm obviously filming it. I'm changing the camera for different shots and talking to you guys, so factor that in. Okay. Also wanted to show that the pump that it came with on the top, it actually has a built-in air gauge right there with the green so that you can get it between 6 and 8 PSI. So if you're using an electric version of these with a power station, make sure that you can test it to make sure it's between 6 and 8 PSI. This will be easy to tell. Let me go get this hooked up. Okay, as far as I can tell, there is actually only one valve. One valve in this huge 13.5-foot tent. So let's see. Let's go ahead and see how long this takes and if I can do it. It's gonna be a workout, right? Let's go like this, like that. Here we go. Wow, that actually wasn't that bad. I timed it. It took 5 minutes and 36 seconds, and that's with me stopping a couple times just to catch my breath. But not overly consuming, and obviously so much less stressful and difficult than those pole tents that you gotta slide through. Guys, I tell you what, this is some premium material. So it's these tubes. It's these huge, thick tubes that are structural, and this canvas is just gorgeous. Honestly, don't know if I'm gonna put on all the vinyl windows and stuff because I really like that tan canvas look. Should we get our first peek in here? Yeah, zippers and Velcro. Actually, I kind of like the Velcro look. Oh wow, it's split up into 2 different rooms. Wow! Holy cow, this is incredible! Look how much room there is in here. Yeah, I'm not the tallest guy, but what an interesting design with these structural tubes instead of those annoying pole tent stakes, poles and stuff. So, also, it's completely waterproof. The entire floor is actually that really heavy-duty vinyl that is inflatable. So, you know, if something happens in here and it gets cut, you can patch this to keep it waterproof. Yeah, the room has the zippers, so you can take off these and open it up so you can just use the whole 14-foot or 13.6 in here. Wow, it's got little cubby holes here. Some Velcro for attaching something there. You could put in a wood-burning fireplace right there. It's built into the roof so you can vent your wood-burning fireplace in this canvas tent, guys. Wow. Whoa. Okay, so you can take this to the campground and use my portable dual tube air conditioner. And you can run air conditioning through this in the summertime. Vent in and vent, wow. And there's your little zipper for the cord. I am extremely impressed with the build quality, y'all. I'm telling you what. Is it cat-proof? Well, I mean, it is not cheap vinyl. It is really, really sturdy, and it'll be interesting because it's gonna get down tonight. The kitties and I are gonna move in, and it's gonna go from a high of 67 tonight to a low of 38 degrees. It's gonna get a little chilly, and we're gonna see what the inflatable stuff does overnight tomorrow. Is it gonna slouch a little bit? You know, like those air beds that you wake up at 3 a.m. and you're on the ground? Let's open one of these windows. Okay. Oh, that's just the... Oh, that's just the screen. Wait a minute. I think I gotta do it from the outside. Yeah, let me go outside. Oh yeah, and then this probably rolls up. Yep. So that will allow some great ventilation throughout the day in the summertime. And then at night, you just go outside and drop it back down. So yeah, I might just open all of these windows. Also, this back door here that has the slider, you can enter and exit from either side of this tent, but you could put that clear one right there to allow some fresh air. Well, fresh air, no, it's screened. It's the same as the windows. There's a screen here, and then you can take off that. But if you want that vinyl look, the clear windows out there. Also, what is this, a sunroof? Is there a stargazing sunroof right here, guys? Oh my gosh, yes! That is fantastic. There's another one right there. Man, I'm telling you, I am very, very impressed with the quality of this inflatable tent, guys. So I can close these at night for the windows. Zip that back up, and then you have full privacy again. And it's a water-resistant canvas. However, if it's really going to rain, it comes with a full rain fly that I think is going to take 2 people. But that's what this second big, large piece is here. This is the rain fly. And it comes with its own straps to nail it down. It's not going to be super windy tonight here in southern Mississippi, so I'm not going to completely stake it down. I mean, you can see here also it's got, and that's some really good paracord right there. That's not cheap tent paracord, but it's got plenty of places to tie this down so that it does not leave in the extreme wind. I would like to test it out in quartzite as well because I really feel like it's going to keep the wind and sand and rain out from there. But yeah, let me start moving in, and then when we get closer to tonight, hopefully we'll have all the kitties in here and we'll see how this goes. I really like that little sunroof stargazing window. Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done. I am highly impressed with this. I haven't brought the kitties into the tent just yet. It is going to get chilly tonight, so I'm gonna hold off until the last minute. But I've decorated inside, made it look cozy and comfortable in here. I'm going to be closing the windows here momentarily. Also, well, let me show you. Yeah, got my bed all set up. It's my Coleman folding camping cot and mattress. Got my cooler, my glorified bucket for pooping, my Julka toilet. Yep, even added some power. Brought in my little EcoFlow mini power station here. Got my camping stove. Got to have some Nomadic Fanatic on the TV. Off-grid glamping, y'all. I just ran an extension cord over here and actually put in 2 of these. So they just kind of fit right there perfectly between the beams. I think I got those from RB Pepper Wayne. And they work great here in this setup, so I'm very, very comfortable. I'm going to go out and close all the windows, but I'm going to keep these skylights open for tonight. We got close to a full moon tonight. It's going to be coming up somewhere over there, so we'll see that later. But just so you know, it's always a good idea to, anytime you get a new tent, if you can, set it up where you're comfortable, where you have extra tools and help. Just in case. That way you know in case you're missing any parts. I mean, there's no poles or anything with this. It's just bring the tent and bring the inflator and you're good to go. I mean, there are some other accessories you could bring, but this one, it's pretty, I mean, I might forget a hammer. People forget hammers for their steak all the time. But yeah, set it up in your yard first, test everything out, and then you'll get an idea for the type of stuff you want to bring. So all of this stuff will easily fit in the back of the pickup truck. And then I have my flat open trailer for the Harley and the back seat of the truck. So, you know, I can really, really go off-grid to some places and take the Harley with me and camp in some more rural, hate that word, places. But yeah, get the cats in here and we'll watch it get dark. Also a programming note, I'm here at Billy and Michelle, so we got Zane and Grace here out walking around too. I'm sure they see the tent, like, why is there a tent in my backyard? Programming note, Diana is gone from Mississippi already. She's on her way. She's going to take her time and go see some family for Thanksgiving in California. Meanwhile, I've got less than 2 weeks here to finish up what I'm going to finish up on the bus and the plumbing. Hopefully my next video is a plumbing done video, but all these trips back and forth. I mean, I'm at Home Depot 2-3 times a day getting parts and stuff, so I will meet up with Diana later in December. I am also going to go see family in Texas, actually, for Thanksgiving in the bus. But yeah, I'm back on my own here to see what I can get done and pack up the rest of my stuff. Also, and I'm not going to bring this up again, but I wanted to let you guys know, I'm actually on, this is my 9th day sober, no beer, no alcohol. Actually, technically 16 days. We went on our trip to California and I flew back. I got back and did a live stream on Patreon and cracked open a beer. I didn't even finish that 1 beer. So 1 beer in 16 days, 9 days sober now. And basically thanks to me drinking a lot more Coke. Coke's new recipe, especially these bottles, they're available at Home Depot. And Coke has brought back the pure cane sugar taste, and I love it in these bottles. So I'm going to go for 30 days, 30 days sober, and that included Halloween. I did not drink on Halloween night, guys. A little weird for me. Just a personal thing I'm doing with my life, and I'm not going to talk about it again unless I make it to the 30-day mark. Hi, Zane. They want to figure out how to get in here. No dirty dogs in here, just kitty cats. So I'll keep you updated here in November, closer to Thanksgiving, as we get out of here. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna be sporting Coke. Coke is my new keystone. Okay, all right. Meow meows. There's a meow meow. There's a handsome boy. Hi, Gizmo. Opie's over here too. I brought Opie and Gizmo out just to check it out. They're best buddies. If I have 2 cats that really get along with each other, more so than even Gizmo and his litter mate, Opie and Gizmo are really best buddies. So And Opie is declawed. I got Opie as a declaw. And Gizmo does have his claws. But you know, when they play, when they run, he doesn't have a reason to use his claws in here. So I think it would be fine camping with the kitties. Camping with the kitties. That'd be a good YouTube channel name. Somebody should come up with that. Somebody who travels with a bunch of cats and camps. You should make your channel Camping with the Kitties. So, yeah, I haven't even spent one night in this thing, and I will already tell you, it does better at keeping the heat inside. It's just that canvas seems to be a better seal. Plus, there's no gap around the floor. The vinyl comes up 6 inches and really creates a very sealed environment. Now, I've got all the lights on, but actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn them all off because we almost have a full moon, and I want to see if I can see the moon up there. Also, I am filming this on Sunday, November 2nd. We just had in the background, I've been going back to the bus and watching the NASCAR race, and William Byron stuck it out until the very end. He had a blowout with just a couple laps to go, and that he went from second place and having a chance of winning the championship to dead last. So better luck next year. We're going to take a NASCAR break now and focus on some other things. So I'm going to make it really, really dark in here for a minute. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is really dark. What do you think, Gizmo? We're going to look up to our sky. There's the moon. I think it's going to be a full moon on, I think the 4th or 5th. Let me see if I can zoom in and see more. It's very close to a full moon out there. Wow. Yeah, that is really handy having that skylight there. I really do like that. And I do like this tent. So I'll tell you what. Let me put on some light. I will put a link in the video description if you guys want to check out the Coody Koala 5 inflatable tent. And be sure to see this on a few more of my videos in the future. I'm definitely going to use it on shorter trips in the truck and stuff like that. I'm going to keep it out here in the yard at Billy and Michelle's for a couple more days. I want to do some updates. I want to see if it does lose any air pressure because of the change with the sun and the cold at night. And then we'll be packing up. As I mentioned, my plumbing video is coming very, very soon, guys. We are so close. As a matter of fact, Billy and I were actually working on the plumbing system today while also making this video. So tomorrow, I think everything gets wrapped up and we actually use the plumbing system on the bus, and that is going to be a huge change. Oh, I forgot to close that one. So they might see a bug. Camping with the kitties. Look at those cute fuzzy butts. He has a cute fuzzy butt. You okay, Opie? You want out? You want to go back to the NautiBus? Okay. Okay. Have a good week, guys. Happy November. And I will see you in a few days. Bye.